This was my first residential school. I was 5 years old. And this was built about 1894. And this one was our class picture. There's only 10 of us surviving. When I was little, they scared me. The nuns with their uniforms, their dresses. We weren't allowed to speak our language. We get caught, we got strapped. I stayed there for 9 years. They taught us what hell was. Now when I look back in my childhood at the residential school, that was the living hell that I lived through.
When it comes to breaking the barriers from reserve life and onto our dominant society, we're preparing our students for the transition so they can have the confidence. It's very important now that the students get the proper support. Montana is the only one that's running these kinds of programs. That's the one way that we're trying to build up our young people.
Conceptually, it's simple. We wanted our students to have the opportunity to see what is out there in the world academically and also in terms of careers, but it's more than that. And we wanted our students to develop a very deep belief in themselves and to be able to see themselves completing high school and possibly moving on to post-secondary.
The kids get a chance to live on campus. They attend classes for 2 weeks straight every day. And then in the evenings, we do fun things with them. We take them whitewater rafting. We organize different activities for them. Some of the classes that the kids do are things like construction, welding, photography, and science classes.
I have a belief that each one of us is born with a gift and a purpose. The value and the contribution that we bring to the life that we're living and those around us is immeasurable.
This year, we have added in this component where there's going to be a song wrote. The kids have learned how to write music, how to produce music, how to record music, and they've also just been able to get around the atmosphere of, cameras and things like that, a professional crew, which is something that they probably don't all get exposed to. It's also a profession that they're seeing that they might not have known you can even have a job in. I think that when every single person hears the song, it's the same immediate reaction. You just get goosebumps and this feeling in your heart, and it's really emotional, it's really raw. They're writing from a really vulnerable place, and the song is going to reflect that.
When I first heard the kids' song that they created here this year, I just felt so entirely proud of each and every one of them.
Loss of identity. What else did you say, Paul?
Just wait. Take a little break. Okay, here we go. Coming right down.
We're gonna make it out alive. I know we gotta try. We're fighting for our lives with tears in our eyes. You don't know, you don't know, you don't know, you don't know who we are. We gon' show, we gon' show, we gon' show, We gon' show what's in our hearts. We don't ever wanna go back, only ever wanna go forward. Wanna stay on the right path. If we don't, it'll be no good. Still being chased by the past. We can feel it all around us. How long will this last? So why you hate me, hate me, hate me, when you don't even know me, know me, know me? Don't need you to save me, save me, save me. We know who we are. We're tired of goodbyes, but we're shooting for the skies. From the past we'll rise. Our tribe gives us pride.
I don't really sing in front of people. It felt nice. I never really make people proud, but it kind of feels nice to make someone proud. Okay. Yeah.
I hope in the song it touches people's hearts.
I didn't really think it was gonna be that powerful of a song until I kind of read it over. There's a lot of truth. Some people can actually hear our side of the story, and some people can see what we're going through. And it's a very moving sentiment to our school, to our First Nation. It feels really good to be making a positive image for our people.
It's been an honor working with you guys.
I'm very happy and inspired that you guys wanted to come out here and work with us. Now we can walk away from this with something we can be proud of. We can now have our story told. It's hard growing up where we're from, but that didn't stop us. It's difficult in some situations, we barely tend to gain trust. We're motivated and hardworking, we push to do our best. I hope the world can understand we're not like the rest. It's who we are and what we see that makes us unique. Native pride is in our tribe, we're all proud to be Cree. Our language, our brown eyes, our brown skin and hair, we're all the same yet different, but this song we share.
We are, 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 we are. Hey oh, hey oh, hey oh, hey oh, hey oh, hey oh.
Giving these kids the chance to express themselves in different ways. Like watching these kids create this song was one of the most beautiful things I've ever seen. It was something that I'll probably remember for the rest of my life.
The only thing I can say is to keep on going and not to give up. It's that diploma, that piece of paper now that can open doors.
I don't want to talk too much about the boarding school. I get kind of angry about that, so I prefer maybe talk about all the good things that happen at school. For me, I can prove to the kids that what I didn't have in school, I'm going to show the kids. When we have our morning smudge of prayer, hold the kids to the side. I love you. Then every kid gets a hug from me. We never had that in boarding school. That's one thing I'm trying to start up in our school, to show love, respect. They need to know that.
There's so much more to life than just a formal education. So we educate our heart, our mind, our spirit. It is make you want to cry, because I love our students so much.
I made sure that all my children got their education. They didn't go through what I went through in school, but they still encountered some of those issues. The schools in our community need to change. Our education system has to be based on our own identity, on language, so our children can understand who they are.